Today we're talking about Wicked Part 1. Now, back around 2010, I saw Wicked off-Broadway, and I was an immediate fan. The story drew you in, the soundtrack was powerful, full of emotion, and the over-the-top characters were so much fun to watch. When it was announced that a Wicked film was in production, I was a little bit worried, primarily based on films like Phantom of the Opera from 2004. That was another musical that I absolutely loved, but felt it had been botched by the director and Gerard Butler's lack of vocal prowess. Fortunately, when I saw Wicked in theaters, I was pleasantly surprised to find sweeping landscapes, beautifully choreographed musical numbers, delightful cameos, and an over-the-top, in a good way, performance by Ariana Grande as Galinda. Later, Glinda, obviously. Cynthia Erivo and the rest of the cast were absolutely phenomenal, and it stayed true to the story presented in the original version. Though I wish they had done something with Elphaba's awful dance at the Ozdesk Ballroom. I know it serves a plot purpose, but in the most awkward way possible. It was weird in the Broadway show, and it was weird to watch in the movie. However, my one big problem, though it is a small problem in hindsight, was the music. They would often, in service to the visual narrative, draw out sections of a song. For instance, a good 10 to 15 seconds would go by before a song would conclude with the final verse. And if you don't believe me, listen to the soundtrack. Better yet, watch the movie. It's actually cut better on the soundtrack. So why is this a problem? Well, if you've been listening to the soundtrack for 15 or 20 years, you want to be able to sing with it, if not aloud, in your head. And cutting up the music makes that very difficult, if not somewhat annoying. Am I being petty? Does this really matter? Well, I watched Wicked Part 1 again to find out, and my conclusion was I don't care anymore. The first viewing was a subtle gut punch, but then I was over it. Some fans may not even notice. Newcomers certainly won't. Otherwise, a near-perfect film and a wonderful interpretation of the beloved Broadway musical. I give it a nerd score of 8.5 out of 10.